What rocker's new video pays tribute to this 90s classic? Who dropped a heartfelt thank you to Eddie Van Halen in a brand new single and video? And what rare Pink Floyd live performance just got a deluxe 4K restoration and full audio remix? Answers to those questions and all of this week's best new releases are coming up. The title track of the new Arcade Fire album has dropped. Pink Elephant is in this week's playlist. The full length is on the way May 9th. Tracks 2, The Lost Albums, is on the way June 27th via Sony Music from Bruce Springsteen. 7 previously unreleased albums from the boss. Check out the single Faithless in this week's playlist. Check out the video for Wicked Woman in this week's playlist. It's a blistering rock track from the debut album Garden of Earthly Delights from Cassandra's Crossing, the new band featuring vocalist Casandra Carson and former Dokken axe slinger George Lynch. There is, or are, depending on one's grammatical inclinations, a pair of videos from Canadian singer-songwriter Cory Marks from his latest album in this week's curated playlist. Take a look at Are You With Me and Lit Up. Fans of hard rock with a country edge or country with a hard rock edge will find both of these tracks particularly appealing. The video for the latest track from Daughtry, it's called The Day I Die. It's in this week's curated playlist. No word on whether or not this is from A Shock to the System Part 2. Live shows in May include stops in Seattle, Portland, and a run of dates in California. This originally dropped a few years ago in 2021. It was Fear Factory's first album to not make the Billboard album chart. On silver color vinyl for the first time, Aggression Continuum is reissued from the long-running Los Angeles industrial metal act. The European tour starts July 19th in France. A Neil Young tribute album is out now, Heart of Gold, Songs of Neil Young, Volume 1. I've included Fiona Apple's cover of the title track, if you will, in this week's curated playlist. The new album, Stockholm Syndrome, drops on CD and red vinyl June 25th. LA funk, metal, ska, punk legends Fishbone drop a new single featuring Bootsy Collins. Be sure to check out Last Call in America in this week's curated playlist. Fishbone is on the road during the month of May with dates in France, Belgium, the UK, and New Orleans after tonight's show in Switzerland. This is a Walmart exclusive, translucent forest green vinyl pressing of Fleetwood Mac's greatest hits. The 8x Platinum 1988 released best of package featuring the biggest and the best songs of the classic Peak Mac lineup. Sweden's The Flower Kings released their 18th studio album today. Look for Love on CD, as well as black, blue, or red vinyl. Over 70 minutes of sonic exploration across 12 tracks. Shows originally scheduled for May have been canceled. The Flower Kings are next live in London on June 4th. On 2 CDs or 2 black LPs, Playing the Fool, the complete live experience, drops today from prog rock legends Gentle Giant. This originally was released in 1977. It's reimagined, remixed, and mastered. There's also a 2 CD Blu-ray combo that features a Dolby Atmos mix. Skeletod dropped last week in the band's 2025 tour. Hits Zurich tomorrow night. Ghost drops a video for the track Peacefield. You can check that out in this week's playlist. The 11-track Stand and Deliver drops May 16th from Nashville rockers Giant. Time to Call It Love is in this week's playlist. Remastered on vinyl for the first time on a single black vinyl pressing. Godsmack's 5th album, The Oracle, is reissued today. Some call it peak Godsmack. At the very least, it's easily among the band's top 3 albums. Medicine is on the way from former Grammy nominee Grace Potter May 30th. 4 shows in New York are coming up in July. You can give a listen to Losing You in this week's curated playlist. The title track from Breakthrough is in this week's curated playlist from guitar god Joe Bonamassa. The full length drops July 18th. Bonamassa plays Prague tonight and Warsaw tomorrow night. It's the 40th anniversary of Valat, the first album from Julian Lennon, son of rock royalty John Lennon, and the inspiration for classic Beatles tracks like Hey Jude and Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. This vinyl drop is on Aqua Blue vinyl. The second studio album from Killswitch Engage, Alive or Just Breathing, drops today in a single black vinyl pressing. Check out the Massachusetts metalcore band next Thursday at the Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival in Columbus. Isle of Wight new wave sophistopop band Level 42 drop Past Lives, the best of the RCA years, Running in the Family, and their very successful 1985 release World Machine on various color vinyl variants today from Music on Vinyl. Unshatter is in this week's playlist. That's from the upcoming deluxe edition of Linkin Park's From Zero. The From Zero World Tour visits Baltimore tomorrow night. There are upcoming dates in Raleigh, Greenville, South Carolina, and Columbus, Ohio just around the corner. The video pays homage to the 90s classic From Dusk Till Dawn and Michael Jackson's Thriller music video, new from Mammoth, Wolfgang Van Halen. And Van Halen historians know the significance of the name Mammoth. It's the end. Dates in Phoenix, Colorado Springs, and Cedar Rapids are just around the corner. The End 2025 U.S. Tour is scheduled to open in Las Vegas November 1st. Coral Springs, Florida pop-punk outfit Newfound Glory drop a new single that you can check out in this week's curated playlist. It's called 100%. You can visit the band's web store and pick that up on 3 different color 7-inch singles. You can grab a t-shirt if you like while you're there. Check out the band live at a trio of festivals this month. They're also part of the lineup for this summer's Offspring World Tour beginning July 11th in West Palm Beach. And dates for a UK tour later in the year have also been posted. Mobile Fidelity drop a limited run of numbered 180-gram 45 RPM 2LP pressings of the 1973 debut from punk pioneers New York Dolls. This classic oft-bootlegged concert, Pink Floyd at Pompeii, is fully restored in 4K resolution. It's available on a 2LP black vinyl and a 2CD set. You can also take a look at the complete show on DVD or Blu-ray with audio remixed by Steven Wilson. Kansas City post-grunge rockers Puddle of Mudd dropped their 7th full-length today. Kiss the Machine hits all streamers and drops on CD now, no word on vinyl. Catch Puddle of Mudd live at the Boardwalk Rock Festival in Ocean City, Maryland, May 17th. This is the Greek metal band's 6th compilation collection. On a 4 red color vinyl edition, today check out their greatest spills from Rotting Christ. Written by Joe Satriani and Sammy Hagar, Encore Thank You Goodnight is, in Sammy's words, a very special song written as a long overdue thank you to Eddie Van Halen. It's actually the first video in this week's curated playlist. Mad drops May 23rd from Britain's Sparks, their 27th album. These guys have been at it for a long time. Check out My Devotion in this week's curated playlist. On CD and a red or smoky white vinyl pressing, the new album from singer-songwriter Suzanne Vega, Flying with Angels, is out now. Tickets are on sale for Vega's 2025 tour, opening June 4th in Nashua, New Hampshire. So the actual real video with the performers in it has actually dropped. Not just a lyric video for Never Change from When Rivers Meet. That's in this week's curated playlist. And on 2 CDs or 3 black LPs, the 2011 album The Whole Love from Wilco gets the deluxe treatment. It features deluxe cover art, bonus tracks, including alternate mixes, demos, tracks recording during iTunes and Sirius XM sessions, and a cover of Cruel to Be Kind featuring Nick Lowe.